crap about e-bikes. Mike just loves his e-bikes. Just bike racks and e-bike. Oh, what's up, guys? How do we look? A lot of technical difficulties.
Not really. I mean,
I guess not really.
Other than this stool. Do you actually drum on this thing?
Huh?
Do you actually drum on that thing?
No, that's my guitar stool.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Bring everybody closer.
You do love your e-bikes. I know that, Mike. But I do know you're good at pedaling too. Why do you sell yourself short, man?
We need to get a laptop stand.
I got things we can put it on. Should I get a shoebox to put it on?
No, this is perfect.
That's how professional we are, guys.
This is awesome.
All right. How does our set look?
Need to lower the Billy Bass.
I know. Yeah. Oh, dude, my big game fish.
All right. What are we talking about? Just e-bikes the whole time?
Yeah. Let's just jump right into e-bikes. Dusty Dutchman's gonna have a kid just so he can raise on e-bikes. That's fine, man. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but my kids aren't playing with your kids. Oh no! I clicked off. My bad. I am chatting under my middle class action page. All right. What's up, guys? We got a couple people in here. Who we got? Sorry. Yeah, Dusty Dutchman's here. Johnny's here. Mike's here. Scott's here. I'm jealous of how much you and Scott were riding.
Yeah, it's been more than once, so you're probably jealous.
Dude, it was like every day you were posting cool stuff. It was like you and Scott were out all the time.
Yeah, I know that the weather's rough down there now, though. I mean, like everywhere, but it was really nice when I was there.
I bet. I don't want to be a downer, but I haven't really had fun on a mountain bike since I was in Colorado. So I was getting really, really jealous.
Yeah. Well, it's like crazy seeing how good Charlotte's gotten. It's, like we really enjoy a couple places within a couple hours of here, but in Charlotte, within 20 miles, there's
every spot
3,
I went to
4,
down there,
5 really good spots.
Every spot we went to was awesome.
Yeah,
and that was 7 years ago.
Yeah,
at least. Yeah, 7 years ago probably.
Yeah, I probably should have taken you to the backyard trail. That's where Scott rides a lot, but it's old school, so you'd like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to come back down there and hit a bunch of them. What is it? The airline place?
Yeah, airline's like
Airline
world class spot. You should see the BMX jumps there. Like there's no way.
What are you saying?
I think they only open them for events, but it's like true like big BMX stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, just like their big line. I haven't gotten through it yet, but it's fun. It's fun to have like a line that you feel comfortable on, but not quite to do everything all in one run yet, and just have something to work towards. Because honestly, it's like crazy that I was starting to get kind of bored on even like bigger jumps or stuff that I used to think was really big before, like just because I was riding it a lot, with some other places. But I don't know. It's all relative.
I get it, because I mean, like once I don't want to say it's like heritage, but like if you're just hitting jumps like that all the time, it can sort of get boring. Like that's why I like natural terrain, because it's like you kind of really don't know what's coming up. And they mix in like some big jumps and drops and stuff in like chunky terrain downhill parks. Like it definitely keeps things fresh.
Well, I think with heritage, once you get over the mental block of doing a run like that, it's the same thing every time, because it's built so nice that you're gonna what to expect. It's like what you're saying, but it's not like you don't get the thrill every time anymore, and like you did the first couple times.
Yeah. Johnny, if you go to North Carolina, I'll fly back down, because I really miss North Carolina, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like it was like I was going down there. Oh, what? I came down there every year.
At least winter for a couple times. I think you went, or at least 1 year you came twice.
I came twice. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. But then Andy Brilo was kind of like not talking crap, but he was like, we should go other places. And I was like, I get that point, but where are we going to go in winter? We went to Sedona, and we had a fun day.
Yeah.
Bentonville, it's fine. I'd choose North Carolina every time over it.
I think the big thing about like Asheville, what's missing is like good jump lines other than the river, which still hasn't opened yet. It's still crazy. There. I was just by there a few weeks ago, but it's still not open yet.
Their insurance check hasn't cleared.
They do like yoga.
Yeah.
Like that's
I know they do.
Yeah, you get like the fiddler's coffee thing all in your email. Yeah, they do that, and then, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't been to Cayuga or Rock Creek, but I feel like that's what Charlotte really has now is like some good jump lines, a few of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd definitely go back. I mean, yeah, everything from Charlotte to Knoxville is like super fun to ride. Yeah, Bentonville is probably a lot of fun on e-bikes. It's the e-bike capital of the world.
See, I think it's crazy because my first time there, I just rented like a Trek Fuel or something, and I cranked out like 35 miles in one day, and I hit a lot of trails like in the slaughter pen and stuff, and I didn't feel tired at all. I felt really good. So I know on an e-bike you can cover a lot more stuff, but
I think for me it was like I think I rode 3 days straight, and everybody around me was on an e-bike. Well, Mike wasn't. I only met up with Mike for like 1 day, but it was like when you're the only dude really pedaling for 3 days straight, it kind of does suck. Well, Andy Brillo had a pedal bike for the first day, and then he rented an e-bike.
Yeah.
But
I guess if you don't go there often, when you go there the first time, you want to hit everything you possibly can too. I feel like
but I can pedal nonstop. Like I can ride for 3 days straight. It's really not that difficult. And you're right, you can do a lot of miles like in 1 day. You can see everything. I think the big thing was just like to me, all the trails, kind of like what you were saying last time, all the trails feel like they're built for e-bikers. It's like I'm pretty good at hitting jumps, and when I have to pedal full speed and I'm still casing something, I'm like, this isn't correct. It does look like they're correcting that though. Some of the new bike park stuff they're building looks sick.
Yeah, that's why I like that. Kohler was good for that. I felt like at least the couple runs, the couple jump line runs are good, and the slalom trail were good. And I rode there.
The slalom trail last time. A lot of fun.
Yeah. In contrast, that one up in Houghton that they do at the college, the college has really nice trails. That's like the longest, flattest dual slalom track I've ever ridden. Like, you didn't stop pedaling, and there were like, I mean, if you're fast and powerful, I could see getting through it like pretty, like having a major advantage over somebody who's not that strong at it, because like there were doubles and stuff that there wasn't even a chance I had enough speed for them. But
never been up to Houghton. Speaking of trails though, so like last time with the heritage drama, we kind of harped on Metro, or I guess I did, but they did some good stuff, and they might be reopening the Rock Bike Park.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Not like the bike park as the bike park, but they're going to reopen some of the trails that were built there. And for those that don't know, the Rock Bike Park was like Wisconsin's first bike park, and it completely stuck out, was ahead of its time, but failed. The thing was that's crazy is like Gravity Logic built it. So the same people who built Whistler built on this literally old dump. And like the trails were fun. And like you can still ride in spring, you can still ride a lot of the trails, but now they're going to actually like maintain them, and you're going to legally be able to ride some of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty sick. So I'm excited for that because that's only 15 minutes for me. That's probably where I ride the most, just the XC stuff.
Yeah.
That's like my weeknight kind of ride spot. So
yeah, I know we've ridden the jump line a couple times, and there's potential for it. I mean, it's just like every time I've ridden it, I feel like, yeah, it just needs regular maintenance, because it drastically changes sometimes just depending on what shape it's in. And obviously, like in the springtime, it's a garbage hill, so like weeds and stuff grow pretty easily. So if like that stuff's maintained a little bit better, like I think it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think the blue jump line, I don't know if it's considered blue. It's the second jump line up. Will be really, really good to have up.
Yeah.
Because like some of the tables are actually like kind of bigger. There's actually like a good step down into a step up. As long as it's maintained, it should be a lot of fun. The green jump line, they just need to fix some faces. Some kids really screwed them up, and they're super dangerous.
The slope is perfect for it.
Pretty much.
It's really good. It's not like overdone, and you get enough speed for everything. You know, I don't know, I think you knew this. I had a job at the Rock when I first opened, but then I never ended up. I got a better job, so I had to turn that one down, and then I never went there for like when the bike park was open.
I didn't either. I tried to go there. Like I rode, so I did some of the XC races. That's like when I started mountain biking. I did some of the XC races, and we were using some of the trails. But that's all that I rode of it because we had Rays at the time.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a winter thing, but I was doing that in winter, so I was still in like full BMX rider mode.
Right. Yeah, and I think my ramp was still running too, so it was like easy for me to just go ride that.
JT, what's the moon climb? I don't remember. The moon climb on the back was gnarly. The moon climb. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that section is. And then JT, I think I do remember talking to you about the Wednesday night race. The single speed on that is crazy. Because I was dying. I missed Rays. I do too. I missed Rays. Actually, for a split second, thought about going to Cleveland this year.
Yeah.
And then I remember the reason I don't is because like 2 hours further and I can be in Knoxville and right outside.
Yeah. I was going to go to Rays if Nowhere went this year, but they ended up canceling their trip. Because to me, like, I could just go there, but it's one of those things I don't really like going there by myself. I usually run into somebody there, but.
My problem is if I go there, I'm going to film like some absolute banger clips and my friend's going to lose all the footage.
That only happened one time, like 20 years ago.
You lost all of my best footage. It was pretty funny.
Well, to be fair, the race stuff, I lost my best footage too. It's crazy too because like I go back there on a BMX bike now and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I will say one thing I really like about Rays is that they use just like OSB for the surface. And I really, really like that because I've been getting back on my BMX bike because I got a new bike now. But going up to like parks that have skate light kind of scare me a little bit now. Which is crazy because I never felt that way before. But just
I understand it if you're a little gun shy and skate light on indoor skate parks.
Or like Masonite.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah.
Well, Masonite's obviously worse, and then
to me they're practically the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess like with an indoor park, like Four Seasons, it gets so dusty in there. That's the problem too. Because even that was the issue with Waukesha. It was built with those limestone walls around it. That skate park. Right. So like all that limestone dust would get on the ramp and made them really slippery too. Like I would only like to go there after it rained.
I would almost never go there.
Yeah, well, same. But if you did go there, does Waukesha still have that park? Or
they added to it, I think.
Oh yeah.
Should we talk about skate parks for a second? And do you want to talk about what we're going to do for a video or no?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I guess just like it's exciting seeing what they're doing at Asylum
and Four Seasons. But Four Seasons, honestly, I'm a little bit past that. I'm kind of scared to hit that stuff these days.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this idea for this video, what Asylum Skate Park did in Illinois is sick.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the small line at Rays with like the curved wall ride and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like the Milwaukee Rays when they had it, like the small line was kind of like what they built. But then they got like transfer options. I saw a video of Joey riding it, and I hope it's not like that all the time where people are transferring if it gets busy.
I think it's going to be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, because I've seen that at like the local pump track in North Carolina too. But either way, the thing I'm excited about is going back to like the surface is I did ask them, and they're going to be surfacing the ramps with birch plywood, which it's so much better because like the whole skate park's masonite or skate. Like I assume it's masonite, but either way, it's nice to know that they're going to be doing it in plywood. It's going to be better for the bike section. And they said that they're thinking about building the mini ramp, and they had the best mini ramp. It was like 7 feet tall, which is like pretty big compared to most of them. But but it was done really, really well. It was such a good ramp. I don't know why I guess they took it out to build a pool or something.
Yeah, 7 feet's pretty big for a mini. That's like the deep section of the original Four Seasons mini, which. 7 foot's about as like big as it comes for me. Like when it comes to like airing out, sort of. Yeah. I kind of like peak at 7 feet. Kind of scares me.
Yeah, I wasn't doing like tail taps or anything on that one like I would at like Muskego or something, but it was a good ramp to just ride. And because like I guess at the time I had tried like a vert ramp and like I couldn't even get close to the coping on the vert ramp like at Louisville.
Louisville's the only one I ever rode, and I think I maybe made it to like 10 feet up because it's a 12-foot.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah.
There was one dude there who was just double peg grinding the whole thing, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's crazy. And it's crazy to look back even like 25 years ago what those guys were doing.
Well, yeah. And then you watch X Games, you're like, just a flare. That's all you're going to do. And like in person, I'm like, this dude's double pegging this thing.
Yeah.
Terrifying. But yeah, race Milwaukee was fun too. I definitely miss it, especially now that I have kids because they would have loved it.
Right.
Like it would have been good for me to take the kids there once a week.
Well, and I remember the best rendition of that race was like the first year. I feel it was so good. I mean, the XC trail did get better, but there were certain things they like dulled it down over time. But it was because they were trying to.
I think the second year, because the first year, remember they had the weird jump, like it wasn't even box jumps.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, once they like made those like that red long and low box after the curved wall ride and stuff. But I just feel like over time they were turning some of the stuff in, making it easier just to appeal to more like beginners, which is good. At the time I wasn't too pumped on it, but after a while, or like once I realized why, it made a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. They didn't have like the room that they have at Cleveland where they can just like expand over here and just have a beginner section over here. They didn't really have the room in Milwaukee for that.
Yeah.
But that pump track at Race Milwaukee is still to this day my favorite pump track I ever rode. So like if I could find another pump track that is that steep of berms.
So steep. I had one out and back that has pretty steep berms.
Yeah, but except I go over the top of them.
Yeah, that's true. Sure. It's funny because everyone, like, when they see my videos of my pump track, they're like, oh, it looks super small, looks pretty easy. And then, like a beginner intermediate rider will show up, and they'll be like, I didn't think the berms were that steep. Yeah. It's like, the 180 bowl is vertical.
Yeah.
It's vertical. And you have to lean, all the way.
And I like it. It was just, I think the big thing that threw me off on your pump track is riding it backwards. Or, well, I know it's like you can go either way, but
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
The not natural way.
Right. Yeah. That 190 feels very weird.
Yeah.
I started making some changes to hopefully improve that, but then my back gave out. So I don't know when I'm going to finish that, if ever, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to test bikes at Salem.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. Is we're going to test different sizes of I guess skate park bikes. So BMX bike, DJ, different sizes of each. Actually, different sizes of both.
20-inch BMX, 22-inch BMX, 24-inch DJ, 26-inch DJ.
Yeah.
Be sick if we get the Specialized 27.5. I think that would just kind of feel like shit, to be honest.
Well, especially because those ramps aren't that big that they're building. But
I don't know what else. Is anybody going anywhere cool this winter to ride?
I'm going to nowhere in a couple weeks. It's something. I have a hard time riding that skate park, but I have to go there and film some stuff. But again, it's plywood, so I feel a lot more comfortable riding there.
Yeah, plywood is definitely.
And they're expanding. They're putting a whole like 24-foot spine mini in there, 24-foot wide spine mini. Like they're adding on to the building and then building that.
Damn.
They end up getting like a $80,000 grant from a local organization.
JT's going to Bentonville next weekend. Have fun, man. Yeah, no, you still have fun. Bentonville's cool. I always forget this. What's the big XC loop in Buena Vista? Back 40.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was so smoked. It's because me and Andy did the full back 40 like day one.
Yeah.
Because our Airbnb was literally like behind the trail, so we just jumped on it and did that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ridden that.
Fun, big lap though. I think it was like 18-mile ride.
Yeah,
it was huge. Lots of climbing. Oh, I wonder if they're filming Corey bike stuff there. That's a total guess, and I hope I'm not blowing you guys out of the water. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Is there a trail you did like there other than that? In Bentonville, anything that you rode that stood out though that you actually really enjoyed? I know you've
rail yard.
Yeah,
like rail yard, I could do that all day. not really. Like,
yeah.
I mean, every trail had something that was like, oh, that was, oh, funny enough, yes, there was one trail I really loved. It's like a green trail. Family something? What is it? Run by Michael now, because I did a really sketchy pass on him as a joke, and I almost took him out. Oh man, it's by the dual slalom. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're saying. But I don't remember it either. Well, you're saying it was at Kohler, right? And it was but it was like there's that drop-in point that has like the weird drop-in, and it's like to the right.
No. It wasn't on that side. It was by the dual slalom.
Oh, okay.
God, don't kid you. I had fun riding with my friends. That's what I like to do. Family Flow, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun, like actually a good flow trail.
Yeah.
Like, that was a good one. But other than that, no, there's just there's a bunch of trails that start decent and end bad, or vice versa. But the bike park will be interesting to see. I really wanted to do Devil's Den. That was our plan. The day the tornado hit, Andy and I were going to wake up early, go to Waffle House and Devil's Den. We both wanted to ride that really bad. That was like 45 minutes south. But everything else was just, it was okay. I don't know. But Rail Yard, I could have probably spent all night there.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I was there, it was like 105 degrees, so it was rough, but I got some riding in.
Yeah, last time I was there, it was a tornado.
That Waffle House was still open, though.
Yeah, Family Flow. I think that's a really fun trail. That was cool.
My favorite one was, I forget the name of it. It's Hammer something. It's not the one at Kohler, but it's by Ozone, like by the slaughter pen. It's by Ozone.
Is it called like Hammer Down?
Yeah, I think Hammer Down. It's Hammer something. But it was like a good mix of like jumps and tech, but like you got through like a rock garden and you still had speed to do this like massive step up and stuff. Like, I don't know. It was a really fun trail.
I don't know if I did that one. The drop the hammer. So once you hit the drop, that everything after that for like 3 corners is awesome.
Yeah.
Like the step up after that, we said it last time. The step up is like the best jump I've ever hit. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely had fun on that.
Hammer Down. Yeah. Look at these heartthrobs. Kyle's in the house. Kyle wants me to come down there and go to Phoenix and ride, which doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about actually driving out there because
you want to take my bike?
I could. I could.
Kyle, let's call this a podcast.
It all depends because I have to film some stuff in LA and I have to film some stuff in Nebraska, and I know it's like a big jump to drive from Nebraska to LA, but I've done it before. And
what are you filming in LA?
I'm working on.
I was going to make a suggestive comment,
but nothing too exciting.
Okay.
Scooter rider.
Oh, sick. Yeah. All right, Kyle. We might come down to Phoenix and ride with you. Mike and I. What? Oh, me. Okay, you guys could do drop the hammer. It's not as crazy as it looks, to be honest. You really just kind of roll right off of it.
Yeah.
The thing is the landing. If the landing was a quarter, like you could do that drop with quarter of the landing, right?
Oh yeah. But I guess that's what I like about it is like you can't have like too much speed. Really, you can still catch landing, but yeah, I get it's intimidating. But by contrast, the video that me and Scott Walker's Wild did, that drop, I don't know, it's probably comparable size, maybe a little smaller, but the landing was so like flat. It just like really, it felt like the one in my dad's backyard when you land it, like you really feel it. It doesn't catch you. And that's the thing, like that makes a big difference. Whereas like the drops at Heritage are really big, but they catch you really good. You don't feel it doesn't feel as big. And I feel like dropping hammer.
Yeah, same dudes that built Swits, like giant drops, perfect landings.
Yeah. That's what makes the difference for me. I mean, I generally don't like the drops that you have to hit at like trail speed, like fast to actually clear it.
Windrock.
Yeah, I never
terrifying.
Terrifying. But and some of the ones that when I was at Mountain Creek, like that cabin one, like it just scary to like have to do that. But I like the ones where you can just creep up on it. You don't have to worry about casing it, at least.
Yeah.
And as long as there's a long enough landing.
Yeah. Scott would definitely do it now, I think, especially after that video you guys
did.
Yeah. And JT, can you do it on your hardtail? I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd do it on mine.
I'd probably do it on my DJ, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because
honestly, I'd be like on a DJ, I'd be worrying about speed wobble.
Maybe.
But I would break a crank.
I got a lot of cranks like in this room.
Yeah, I just put that crank on that bike. I took that one out, and I got a broken crank in there.
You gotta just have extra cranks on hand.
I think I have one crank set that isn't broken laying around. I'm trying to build a cool bike. It's titanium.
You're not getting very far yet, but
I know. I was waiting on that crank, and it just came. It actually came yesterday. So
nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited to get that thing ripping. I'm gonna have a cool titanium bike like JT. Also with wireless shifting like JT. I'm not copying you though, bro.
Just don't put the battery in your mouth if you have to change it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That's fun. What should we talk about? You want to talk about Hardline?
Yeah, a little bit. I actually don't know. Did you have the list of riders up?
Yeah. Well, I did at one point. Drop your guys' top 3 who you think's gonna win.
So Hardline, obviously Tasmania is new, right? But I went back a while ago and I watched some of the Hardline whale stuff from like years ago. It was way gnarlier before.
Yeah.
Like
I kind of agree.
I get why they're doing like the jumps and there's high risk and stuff, but like most of the riders, it seems like most of the riders are like jump guys as opposed to like tech, other than like the couple World Cup guys that come in or like retired World Cup or whatever. But I feel like the jumps are like, they're entertaining to watch, but if you're for everybody, but I feel like if you are a rider and you watch like some of those old Hardline videos and see like the tech that they used to do compared to what they do now, crazy.
Yeah, I can't find it now. But yeah, what was it that your Braga showed up?
Yeah, that was like still probably his run was my most, like it was the most exciting one to watch.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah,
totally agree. I wish he'd show up more. I also want to know where he's going to end up.
Yeah.
I don't even have a guess, really. It's crazy that what happened with GT. But my top 3 for Tasmania, Jackson, Asa, and then Troy Brosnan. I think that's going to be the podium guesses. But Gwyn is going, and that's crazy. Gwyn's on frameworks.
Okay, here's the list. Jackson, Goldstone, Ace Vermette, Aaron Gwyn, G. Atherton, Ronan Dunn. Be interesting to see Ronan because he had a bad slam. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but yeah, it was rough. Sam Hill, Troy Brosnan, Chaos, Connor Fearon, Bernard, Charlie Hatton, Dan Booker, Brooke McDonald, Darcy Couts, Theo Erlingson, Edgar Briel, Mateo Inges, Kate Edwards, and Matt. Well, Matt's still on the thing, but he said he's not doing it. I think he's like recovering from like ankle surgery, and I think he was hoping for it, but he's not going to do it. I do like watching him do it just because to see him like transfer to that, because I think like if he is able to train to do it, I think he'll do well.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be better use of his time than that video game.
I think it's cool that Gwyn is finally showing up. He really needs to resurrect his career bad, like real bad.
Well, and he's never done a hardline,
he's never done a race outside other than the American National Series. He's never done anything other than World Cups. He only and he's a Red Bull athlete. He never does any of these Red Bull events. But I think he kind of knows it's kind of time to get moving. Like his career is ending, and he's had a horrible 5 years.
Well, and it's crazy with hardline though. It's like once riders are past their prime in a certain other discipline, they do hardline. Or even Rampage. Like a lot of those riders are like they can't really compete in other events, but then they show up to those and they're good, and it makes it interesting. Kyle asked what camera. We're actually just using my webcam on my MacBook. I tried to set up the FX3, but technology wasn't working. And I waited till the last minute to try to set it up, but for next time, hopefully we'll get that thing going.
Yeah. Last time we need to just be better about learning how to set this stuff up. It's way more complicated than we thought it would be.
It's just like,
and we also didn't give ourselves a lot. Yeah, we didn't give ourselves a lot of time.
Yeah.
That was us thinking we had that camera set up, but oops.
Oh, because you shared a picture of it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, who knows?
Andy, what's the funniest or shittiest comment you got on a YouTube video?
I think there's two. The first one I'll just say, I did a video of building a bike rack when I had my backdoor shed or backyard shed in North Carolina. And I built this bike rack, and I built it specifically for the space and specifically for my bikes. And I went and put my BMX bike in there first. And I said in the video, I'm going to put my BMX bike in first because I never ride it. So it'll go here. It'll be the least accessible one. And a guy commented and said I was selfish for not donating that bike to somebody else that would actually use it. And that one really got me, because I was like, why should I have to give up a bike that I, worked hard and spent a couple $1,000s on just because I say I don't really ride it? Like, it was just such a crazy thing that that one really got me. But the other one was I did the video where I raised money for the CMT Association, where I did still probably the most demanding ride I've ever done. I've done it twice now, and it's Weed Patch Mountain in North Carolina, which is still not open from the hurricane, actually. If you were online and saw that town that got washed away by the river, that's where it was. And so it's still not open yet, but it's 26 miles, and it's an out and back. So it's 13 out and 13 back. And it's 6,000 feet of elevation gain. I did the whole ride up to the top, and I was started on my way back. And I know you love watching this part of the video, but I fell. My front wheel went off the edge of a bench cut. It was such a dumb fall, but I was really fatigued, and I was really pushing to try to it was the funnest part of the trail, And my front wheel went off the bench cut, and I slammed on my ribs. And I got up and I still rode. I still had 9 or 10 miles to go at that point. But I remember I shared that clip, and somebody commented saying something like, if I can't handle a fall like that, I should find a new sport.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And it's dude, I rode 10 miles with broken ribs after that.
Yeah, there's a few trolls online, it turns out.
Well, that one I just feel like somebody was just they just got on YouTube and wanted to be a dick that day.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even a really troll type typical comment. It was just I don't know, somebody's taking just a little thing out of context.
Yeah.
But what you've gotten some off the wall ones, but anything that really stood out?
The only one that really sticks out for me, I don't know, maybe I'm good at blocking them out. I feel for the most part we have relatively positive stuff. A lot of people comment crappy stuff on the cheap Walmart bikes that I just put shorts on, thinking that I bought these bikes, and I'm suggesting them for pro riders.
Yeah.
I usually ignore those people, but the funniest one I ever got was I thought it was a total spam comment. I did a video on my friend Shane's Pivot Firebird. He built this insane race bike, and someone left a comment basically telling me to find Jesus or something. It was just completely out of left field. It was this is a spam comment. And I made some joke comment back, about placing the Firebird in biblical terms and stuff. And then someone replied to it. The person replied.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a conversation. And I was just well, that was weird.
Yeah. I definitely didn't think that was real.
I was there's no way this is a real comment. This is a bot.
Yeah.
That was really super strange. Were there any I'm forgetting that stick out to you?
I'm sure, but
I'm sure Mike has some crazy, and JT. I'm sure Mike and JT both have some crazy YouTube comments they've got. I was called a Nazi for using an oval chainring. That's funny. That's actually funny. Now that you mention it, that is what a Nazi would use. God.
Is this an oval chain?
No, I have a ton.
I
have a
one in the
ton
picture,
of oval chain rings.
Yeah.
They're pretty much on all my bikes now that I realize it.
Yeah, I got one on my old bike, but not on my new one.
Dude, that's funny. Like, what, a Nazi? Only a road biker would say you're a Nazi for using an old chain ring, because road bikers seem to like think everything is overly dramatic. That's funny. I hope Mike is still here. I hope he unloads a good comment on us. Are there any you can think of that were really bad?
No, I think those are the ones that like stood out. There's got to be other ones. I'm not thinking of them.
Hey, congrats on 6,000 subscribers.
Did we get that?
No. No, we're close. But we didn't get it. We thought we were gonna have it. I don't know. I was asked if I sat on it. Well, I mean, the e-bike, man.
That one's valid. No, I will say when I rode with Mike, I rode at Two Rivers with him a few months ago, and he didn't have an e-bike, and I was struggling to keep up with him.
Yeah, no, Mike pedals fast. Mike's good. You were called a pussy for ruining the ride when I knocked myself out. That's pretty crazy. That's in the same vein as Andy's crash. Like, who does that? Seriously. Like, someone gets seriously hurt, and you're just like, bitch.
Well, anybody that's not subscribed to Walker's Wild, he needs one more.
Oh my God.
Go get him there.
That's so painful, Scott. I am sorry I've had 19. Come on. Yeah. We need to scrounge up like 7 people for us and Scott to roll it over. Jeez. That's brutal.
Yeah, also I want to point out, I did a collab video with Scott. So if you guys don't follow him, you have to go to his channel and see it. But the collabs didn't work like I thought they would on YouTube.
In what way? Did you think it was good? Like,
if you look at our channel page, it doesn't show up on our page.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it would do.
I actually thought that too.
Yeah, so like all it does is push it to your subscribers on the homepage or something, or
I think so, because I think even on like my middle class action YouTube channel, I think I got like a notification that there was a collab. It was like, check out this video from Ace Bike Media and then Walker's Wild. So I think there was actually like a push, and that's what I was like, oh, they dropped it, cool. And it went to our channel, and there were like,
yeah, you can't find it on our channel.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything, but
yeah.
Scott says same surprised me. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of like an Instagram deal.
Yeah, because I was looking forward to doing more of those with other people too. But,
and
I think it's still worth doing, but it's just not what I thought it was.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's probably something we all got to do a little bit better, because, yeah, cycling YouTube space is tough. And it seems to only be getting kind of rougher.
Yeah.
It seems like the audiences are dwindling maybe. I just got Scott to 2K. Nice. Actually, I don't know if I'm subscribed on this channel.
Oh, is this?
I can probably give you another one. Let me see. I didn't even think of that. Walker's Wild. I am subscribed. I'm subscribed on this channel and Ace Bike Media. Sorry, Scott. Thought we were going to get you to 2001 just like that. And I was already there for you. So, what else were we going to talk about?
I don't know. We had a list.
Yeah, we did have a list. We should have been more prepared.
Where do you send it to me, on text?
I don't know. The DJI stuff. So I got the DJI Neo 2. I had to buy it from South Korea because we're banning it.
That's so crazy.
It is crazy. I bought it right away because I was like, I feel like this loophole is going to be gone soon. So I got it. Unfortunately, it's crazy cold out, so I haven't done much testing with it.
Oh, did we get another comment? Sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
But it was something about, you have to give more context. Apparently, Scott resembles the guy from the Mutual of Omaha commercials.
Oh, that made me, I can't believe I forgot that, because that was last night. Scott, someone said in the short we posted of the drop that you guys did that you sounded like a narrator on a Mutual of Omaha commercial, and I almost died laughing because I could totally see it. Like, I feel like I vaguely remember those commercials from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And it is, Scott's voice is very Mutual of Omaha.
It's just like a Southern voice.
Or
it's
like
actually,
Southern, but like almost like kind of Western too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I totally knew what the guy meant, and I got a really good laugh out of that. You know, I tried to find some commercials like the examples, and I couldn't. So I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper, and then maybe I'll post something because that really made me laugh super hard. You guys still getting any rides in now with the weather?
Definitely not.
No,
but I guess that's why Asylum is like exciting to me.
Yeah,
because it's what, like an hour drive from here.
Like I said, like an hour 12. I was thinking about going to Seasons because I want to check it out, but I also don't know that I want to be in that situation because like I do want to hit those, but I don't feel like it's the best idea anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, they look kind of intimidating.
Right. I really like, not any shade to like the builders or anything, because I'm sure they're like fun. But when the Wheel Mill guys, they came and did like an indoor park in North Carolina, and just the way they build jumps is so good. They're like step ups, but they're built in a way that are just so forgiving. And
these don't look forgiving.
Yeah, and they're like step ups, but like they're up is up.
Yes.
Like they're still like steep.
Yep.
And I just that jump line, and they closed it down. I think like this. They didn't have the permit to keep it open or whatever, but it was at like a church, like in their warehouse, and they shut down that jump line. But that's probably my favorite box jump line ever at the Hangar skate park.
I vaguely remember you posting some of that stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of riding going on. If the snow would melt and it would just stay cold, I'd go ride some dirt.
Yeah.
Or frozen dirt, because I actually don't mind that because it's like really fast.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's happening now.
Yeah.
There's just too much snow.
I'm out on fat bikes. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I've been just riding bikes indoors, unfortunately.
Yeah.
To keep busy and occupied. I'm rock climbing. I mean, the kids have been doing that a lot this winter. So when's the next cycle pass? Dude, I don't know. I got some ideas.
Yeah, we got one in Missouri we want to do.
Yeah.
Well, we did already do one in Missouri where you blackmailed me, but
I'm gonna leak that photo one of these days. Yeah, we're gonna do another one. Well, it's technically Illinois into Missouri. The route I have planned is gonna start in Illinois.
Yeah.
And basically finish in Missouri.
I'm gonna ride this bike though.
Fine.
Okay, I'll ride the other one. I just don't have one to ride.
Oh, I got bikes for you. Don't worry about it. I have a good idea for Chicago that I should pull off. What else? It's America's 250th anniversary next year.
Yeah.
I want to do an America one. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, I'll just say it right now. It's not going to happen, but I really want to do an episode where I just basically do everything, like copy the movie National Treasure, but in a Psychopaths episode. I think it'd be really fun. I love that movie and I love that kind of history, but it would just be way too big of an undertaking for a series that doesn't get a lot of views, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if it did better, I'd travel a lot if it did well.
Yeah.
Like I'd have no problem doing just bike trips.
Yeah.
Or just bike trips for Psychopaths. But I have so many cool locations that I want to do them at that I think would be crazy interesting. JT, you could probably do the one in Chicago with me. I have a big loop planned out. It's a bigger loop than I want to do for a Psychopaths episode, but it hits like spots that I think are really cool and are underrepresented in Chicago history. So I'm going to see if I can route it to make it a little bit easier. Also, we're going bike packing. I actually did talk to Fruit Punch about this. I want to bike pack out my back door this summer because I have a bike path that goes through my backyard, connects to Milwaukee's Oakleaf Trail, and then it connects to like the Ozaki Trail. I can basically ride on bike paths 65 miles to like Andre Kohler State Park. 65 miles is not bad for a rip, and then like camp on the lake and then ride back.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So
I've never done something like that.
Yeah, I don't really even have like anything. Like I would need a different tent. Like I have tents and stuff, but I need equipment that I can haul. Part of me was like, babe, how do you feel taking the camper up? That would be so sick.
Yeah,
you drive my truck and the camper up there, and then I get to meet you guys. That would be ideal. But yes, we should go bike packing. We should come up with a cool route, a weekend route.
It's not bike packing, but was Kyle the one that you were saying going and doing that national park up in Michigan?
Isle Royal? Yeah. Me and Kyle talked about it. I really want to do that. I even convinced Kyle. I was like, we should take the seaplane out there.
Oh, that's the part I don't like.
I don't like it either. Kyle's like, I'm kind of out on that, but if you want to do it, I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I feel like it's like $290 one way. I'm like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, let's just do it one way. Check it off.
And it's only what, like 20 miles or something? It's not that far.
I don't know. It's not crazy far, but I'm like, let's do the freaking seaplane, check it off the bucket list, and then take the ferry back.
Yeah, okay. Well, wait, why aren't you in now, Kyle?
I was in. Yeah, someone did. It was a murder-suicide. So, but yeah, crazy story because they didn't tell people what was going on, but it kind of seemed obvious to me from the start that it was like a murder-suicide.
Okay. If we're doing it, Kyle, I think we all should get a't health evaluation before we get on a seaplane with Colin.
What?
I meant with each other. Dude. I think that'd be pretty safe then. And we could go to the bike parks up there because they're pretty fun.
I don't know. There's not a bike park on Isle Royal.
Not there, but by where you take the plane.
Yeah, I think that would be a really cool trip. Not bike related, but
I love that area up there, like northern Michigan. I know we always talk about it, but it
is the best.
Sweet.
Yeah. As of right now, I'm going to the UP twice this summer. One for nothing bike related. Well, and then I'm doing 6 days with the family in Marquette, right at Rippling River. So I should do an okay amount of riding.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids are with me, so I'll probably be riding with them a little bit. Maybe just get out every morning and maybe for a couple laps at night by myself, or if someone's up there.
Yeah.
Marquette is the best. I would love to get Johnny and Run Bike Mike up there. Kyle came up there with me once. I'm sorry, Kyle. I put you in harm's way. Kyle broke his ribs.
Oh, yeah, that was before I got there.
That's right. Yeah, you did. Oh, that's right. You did come up there too. Yeah.
Yeah, we got there, and Kyle's like, "Yeah, I'm done." Right. I think it was right when you guys got back from that ride, or maybe not, but right when I saw you guys.
I don't remember. Yeah,
it was that day.
It could have been. Yeah. No, just a quick 3 ribs. Yeah. Marquette's so beautiful, though. God, it's my favorite summer spot, without a doubt.
Yeah.
My only problem with the Isle Royal is I'm worried about mosquitoes if we go in summer. Like I hear it's like literally bug net kind of hiking.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, that kind of sucks. But so yeah, bug nets and guns to keep the wolves away.
There's wolves?
The island, the only animals on the island are moose and wolves.
I'm like, moose are scary too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a national park island that's just moose and wolves. Enjoy your tent, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah, and a seaplane out. So we're gonna seaplane out to an island that's just moose and wolves. That's the intro to my video.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Yeah,
there's no bears, so that's well. Are there bears?
No,
that's kind of surprising.
No bears. Yeah, the story is like Lake Superior, when it would freeze over, the moose would make their way out there and the wolves would follow them.
Mm-hmm.
The bears are hibernating. And then they get trapped on the island when the ice thaws. Then the wolves kind of died out and the moose didn't. So then the National Park Service brought more wolves in. Now the wolves are flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're still most likely to die from a mosquito bite. Is that where Kelvin is? Shred Shed. He was in Marquette. Yeah. You don't want to go there now.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty gnarly up there right now.
Yeah. I think annually it says something like Marquette gets like over 36 feet of snow every year on average.
So crazy.
It's just out of hand. But in summer, it's probably the most epic place.
Yeah. I did the drive in from Sault Ste. Marie and like came over and did like the whole thing all the way over to Copper Harbor. And like I know
Sault Ste. Marie has really good trails. I wanted to do a video there.
Really?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get out of Canada like at that point because I was like trying to move quickly. But honestly, I think like, you know, you always hear about Maine and whatever for the leaves. Like people go there for that. I think Northern Michigan's better.
Really?
Yeah. I think
every state's got to have their lie to get people to come there, right? Like every little town saying historic downtown. It's like, well, what history happened here? They're like, well, our history. Like,
yeah, it's just the buildings are old.
Yeah, I don't really care a whole lot. No, I like history, but
Maine is cool though. I actually like Maine a lot.
I haven't been, so it does look cool. I'll make it there sometime. Someday I'll retire and drive my camper around. Should be fun. It's a long ways away though. Unless we get to 7,000 subscribers, then we'll have all the money in the world.
We're raking it in.
Yeah. We'll make $110 a month.
Maine was the 49th state I visited this year. Well, I didn't visit 49 in 1 year, but in my life.
What's left?
Hawaii.
Oh, duh. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, I've got a lot of states to go. I don't know how many I have left. 20 maybe. I'm what, Johnny? The suspense is killing me.
What is it? He's really going to leave it at that, isn't he?
Jeez.
We can't talk about anything else until we hear what he's got to say here.
Yeah, I wish I had more vacation time so I could go to Phoenix and North Carolina and maybe even Bentonville. To be fair, JT, I was considering coming down to Bentonville maybe in March. But more or less to like get my kids on bikes early in spring. Like obviously I'll go ride stuff that I think is sort of fun, but I think those are the perfect trails for my family to ride. And I found the only campground there. Like when me and Andy went, I was trying to find campgrounds, couldn't find anything. KOA, hard no on KOAs, and that one was like 35 minutes away anyways. Couldn't find anything.
You don't like KOAs?
No.
Why? Because of the price? Or?
Yeah, and I'm booking in Jellystone this week, so.
It depends. Like they're all independently owned, so they all have like their own.
They're super expensive. They're one of those places. It's like
it just depends on where you're going, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to, maybe I would, but it didn't interest me, and it was like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
But I found the public campground after the tornado. Like when I was riding my bikes around, I'm like, I rode into the campground. I'm like, oh, well, here it is. I guess I know where to stay now.
Yeah.
And it's actually really, really close to one of the locations that I was going to film a Cycle Paths episode there in. Speaking of Cycle Paths, I wanted to do a Bentonville one. Planning on buying an RV and traveling country for a year. Life is short, hitting all 50 states. Johnny, sick. Are you buying a travel trailer or like a driver? That's crazy. You're right. Life is short. That's awesome.
I'd just see how many I've driven to in my van, but it's like, I don't know, something in like the mid 30s, but stayed at a lot of Walmart parking lots in that time.
Yeah, I believe it.
But
it
depends on where you go, because like where Kyle goes, it's like there's so much public land that you can.
Dude, out west is crazy. Like,
the contrast is so different.
It's crazy. Like, there's nothing like that in the Midwest.
No.
Schwamagon is the only place you can boondock and disperse camp in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's so far away. But like, I don't think there's many spots. But like out west, there's like a bajillion spots.
Yeah. Well, you can just like pull off like places. It was like when I went to the Yukon, it was like that. They told us at the border, they're like, yeah, if you're not close to somebody's house, just camp wherever you want. Damn. Like literally wherever. Yeah. And it was legit.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, I would love to spend some more time out west. And never paid to stay anywhere in 3 years.
Yeah, I loved it when I like went through there. I mean, I was going like pretty quick and had to find the spots, but yeah.
Johnny, well, when you roll through Wisconsin with your RV, let's take a look at let's film a rig rundown for my middle class action channel, which me and Andy are going to do a van video on.
There are updates to the van. I have done videos before, but
yeah,
I've learned a lot, like staying in there, what works and what doesn't work, and what simple things get super annoying, and coming up to with solutions to that's huge, because there's so many things that just I don't know, just aren't ideal, and it really messes with your experience if you're living in a van.
Well, a driving RV will be nice for Johnny. He'll have some space, and I bet you could crank out some podcasts. Bus of Colorado, come out and film. Yeah, we should have done that when you had the bus up here.
Colin said if I drive out there, you might fly and meet us. So.
Yeah, no, I would. I legitimately would.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the
Phoenix is cheap to fly to.
Yeah.
Phoenix is really cheap.
That's why it was. Yeah, that's partially why I was.
But also, we talked about going to Colorado this year in summer. So you should drive out there and take my bikes too.
Well, you can also take my flight bag too. But yeah, I mean, as long as I have the time, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was going to do a couple days. We talked about doing a couple days in Colorado this summer and mostly hit bike parks.
Yeah.
But the problem is Andy doesn't really like bike parks, and it's like pulling teeth to get him to come ride bike parks.
You're just if I have to sit and chill on the way up, fuck that. You're out. I don't understand it. You're if I can't pedal up.
Hey, that's the old me, all right? The new and improved me likes a good, relaxing uphill.
I went to Big Rock Big Rock and DuPont the other day. I'm like, why did Colin always get excited about riding up this?
Because it's challenging.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Wait, which one? You're going straight up Big Rock?
Yeah,
Cedar Rock? I actually like both.
No, going up Big Rock, the one that we normally go down.
Because it's so techy. Because it's for me, going up Big Rock is the edge of my technical skills.
Yeah.
I don't think I have never cleaned it.
Yeah.
But I've come very close.
There's one spot that's just super washed out, and it always was, but it's worse now.
I always had a problem with the V-notch at the top.
Yeah.
There's a V-notch with some roots in it.
That's
and I've never cleaned it in my run. I have cleaned it, I've sessioned it, and I did get it, but never in an actual climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I got a nice set of lungs.
I don't know. I like the lift and shuttle parks.
Yeah. So we can hit Trestle. I think that's kind of a must. It's the biggest one. Mm-hmm. Probably do Keystone. Yeah, I'll go back to Frisco. That's pedaling. But if we're in the Keystone area, it's worth it to go over there.
I think I need a new bike.
I do too. Yeah. 6,000 subscribers, we could probably get you a new bike. Set of airbags.
I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun at bike parks this last year.
Andy, I'm not kidding, dude. I'm not trying to sell you on anything.
Yes, you are.
My life, when it comes to mountain biking, has been so much more improved having 2 full suspensions. It's not a joke. Having a bike that I'm I trust this at bike parks.
Yeah. And
then my bike that I'm going to pedal a lot today.
Yeah.
Maybe hit some jumps. I got my Intense.
Yeah.
It is just such a difference.
I'm not. It's not that I don't trust my bike. It's just
I know.
I feel beat more than I should after riding bike park big.
Well, my thing was when I had one bike, I had the Jeff seat. That was the last single bike I had, and it was I build that thing up to be really good at hitting the big trails, and it would be awful on my local trails.
Yeah.
So it sucked to climb, it sucked to pedal, and it sucked hitting big jumps. I mean, it didn't suck, but it was if I go do Enduros, it's maybe not quite up to par.
Yeah.
So it's now I have a bike that I'm this is my burly bike. It can be as heavy as it needs to be. Mm-hmm. And I have my XC bike that I actually love.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that thing. Wow. And I'm not afraid to put XC parts on it because I'm I know what this thing does.
Yeah.
When are we getting e-bikes? Kyle, you're late. Man, we spent the first 10 minutes talking about how Andy really hates e-bikes and he thinks they should be banned everywhere.
I do have my e-scooters that I keep in my van. They're sweet for getting around on.
I think e-bikes should only have throttles. What do you think?
I think I'd have fun on one of those. But I was amazed. Actually, when I was in Charlotte, all the trails were overrun by them things. The kids were doing street takeovers on them.
Like surrounds and stuff?
Yeah, everywhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, going to the skate parks with my son, it was just like he'd show up every day and it's like, guys, what are you doing? Like, I'm not like gonna call the cops on him, but it's like, God, this is so annoying.
Yeah.
But that's also to my point last time, why I think dirt bikes are going to be, motocross is going to be more popular than mountain biking shortly.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We will see.
I do. I wouldn't mind an e-bike. We'll see. It's not currently in the funds at the moment, but we'll see. I'm looking at my list of things that we were going to talk about.
I couldn't find it.
I have it, but we pretty much nailed it all. What else do you want to talk about? This beer is cool. It's got a topographic map that's super trendy right now.
It's from Sierra Nevada. Remember how you didn't like it because they didn't have chicken tenders there?
I actually was going to ask you something because
it's actually NA beer. I'll switch that. It's during the week. I got to be responsible.
So John Gobbin actually sent me this today. The Santa Clarita Bike Park. Mm-hmm. Was that the one you were filming with Y-Tech?
Let me see.
It's just a screenshot. I know that's not the stuff you were building. But then they showed a picture of the XC trails.
No, I don't think it was because it was in it was on the La Jolla Indian Reservation. But that could have been Santa Clarita. But I don't know if that place is even open. Like there was, I don't know.
Yeah, the Stark is the way. Yeah, of course. The Stark's an E-Moto though. Kyle. Difference.
Johnny, no, this is actually a brewery that's, I don't know, they're out west somewhere, but
California and
they're in North Carolina, and it's like a pretty sweet brewery to stop by for like dinner and a tour you can do a self-guided tour. It's awesome. And it's next to the Riveter Bike Park if that ever reopens.
What was the beer you gave him? Probably New Glarus?
Yeah, Spotted Cow. I gave some to Scott the other day too. People get pretty excited about that beer.
They do, yeah. When my brother was stationed in North Carolina, all the troops that were like, hey, when you go home, bring Spotted Cow back.
Yeah.
So there was some of that. That and Culver's. Culver's is blowing up.
Yeah.
My buddy in Chattanooga, Tennessee, just sent me a Snapchat. They just opened one. He's like, God, tastes like Wisconsin. Like,
there was one that opened somewhat recently, like right near where my house was in Charlotte too. But it was never there when I lived there. Mm-hmm. I would probably eat in there a lot.
God, we should get Culver's for this next live. The next time we do a live stream, we should get Culver's.
Yeah, we should.
What are we doing?
There's not one that close to here, is there?
Muskego. It's like It's like 8 minutes and 37 seconds from here.
Your house gets a pretty good cheese curd rating.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I'm excited to actually get some mountain bike videos going again. I do have a camping trip planned to Peninsula to film those trails. Because by the time I go, I think they'll have more trail open. So we'll see. We'll see how that is. There hasn't been really any footage of the new stuff built yet. I know they have bigger plans coming, but
yeah,
I'm excited to check that out when it's open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, is there any other trails in Wisconsin we're going to check out? You know where I want to do cycle paths? Raceway Woods. Did I talk about this last time?
Yeah, I think so. You did.
I want to go there again. I like Raceway.
We got to go check out
5-gallon bucket of custard. How much was that, JT?
We got to go check out John's Trail. You haven't been there yet. The one where I got that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That psychotic dude talked to me.
Yeah, that was a really good clip. You should post that.
Like on the.
I don't know. Do a short.
Yeah.
Andy got a crazy clip, a wild.
I don't really want to bring like something negative to like that trail though. I think that's partially why I didn't.
I don't know, man. I think you go full TMZ. Hey, man, it's hard times for YouTubers out here.
Is John still in the chat?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was.
John.
Yeah. I don't know if he still is. 5-gallon bucket of custard. How much was that, JT? That was a lot. I didn't even eat any. I wasn't feeling super amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I had any either.
And I felt bad. But I did get my cheese curds. I got a burger, got some candies, I think.
Yeah.
I tried to eat as much as I could, but the ice cream wasn't a go that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the coolest catering of all time, though, at Creator Camp. JT got us all Culver's. Hands down, the best catering.
The only thing is I was vegetarian back then.
Are you done vegetarian now?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. We got a lot to talk about. I had no idea.
I ate chicken the other day.
Oh.
So I went on a date, and, like, the girl offered me, like, chicken dumplings, which she was eating, or they were pork, actually. And I was like, you know what? It'll just be easier just to eat this dumpling instead of telling her that I'm vegetarian. So then I was just like, well, maybe I'll just eat. I'm not going to say what I was just going to say, but after that, Kyle.
Good one. Solid. Yeah. Cool. So we're getting steaks after this. That's fun.
So yeah, I'm pretty hungry. We should have gotten Culver's.
Next live stream, we're eating Culver's. Maybe next live stream, we're just going to be in Phoenix and Kyle will be on it. Remember we used to do some podcasts? And we did that podcast with John in a parking lot in North Carolina?
Yep.
And then just some, like, dudes walked up to us and started talking in the middle of filming.
Yeah. I forget. They were talking about some, like, parties that only happen in Mexico. And I guess maybe they were trying to have a party in the parking lot, but
I don't know. But
they were nice. They just didn't really speak English.
Yeah, it's weird being walked up to on people, or people walking up on you at night in a parking lot, like when you're kind of off.
Yeah.
It was just like, what's going on here? But it was totally fine, and it was fun.
So I was at, like, so I didn't know where to park, because, like, if you put in the address to the trail, it takes you to, like, the other side of that building, that, like, adult care facility or whatever. And I was, like, going back to my car, and this guy was having, like, a mental health crisis in the parking lot. And he was, like, he worked at that place, and he, like, it was really crazy. He, like, said he wanted to, like, steal my car, or he didn't say he wanted to. He said he had thought about it.
He was, like, suggesting. I saw the videos. Bad shit.
Yeah, and, like, he was like, I was trying to give him advice because I didn't want him to, like, attack me. And apparently he's had, like, a lot of issues, and he was like, he had all these conspiracies about what was going on at this place. He didn't really have details, but then I ended up just telling him to have a good day. And, like, he was standing there with his hands up the entire time too, which was crazy. And then the police showed up, and I made it to my car. But yeah, he was, I don't know. Look, in the moment, I guess I was kind of, like, a little bit open-minded, but looking back at it, I was like, this could have went bad.
I thought you handled it pretty well. Like, it seemed like you were, like, on edge a little bit, like the proper amount, but you were trying to diffuse it.
Yeah.
And it was probably the correct way to handle the situation.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I think you should post it. And John, we do want to go film that trail with you because it looks cool. I know you spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and that's why I showed up late for the group ride, because I parked on the other side. I didn't know where to go.
I hate that about going to new trails, and you're like, I'll totally nail this map. I can figure it out. And then you're like, I have no idea where I am.
Well, and when you park in that side of the parking lot, there's, like, a section of the trails, and, like, I thought that's all it was. So I almost left until I, like, heard the group ride, and then I kind of followed them, and they went to the other side. And if you park where you're supposed to park, there's, like, it's a little more clear what's going on. But
yeah, it was a pretty crazy video.
I'll share it tomorrow.
Also, I should probably get up to Standing Rocks again, ride with John. I was going to do the Enduro last year, then I got hurt. I wouldn't mind doing the Enduro this year. I don't race a lot.
200 degrees.
As long as it's not 200 degrees and those woods really hold on to the humidity.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to check that place out again. I only went that one time we went there.
What are your thoughts on 32-inch wheels? I don't think they're going to take off. I think they're going to play with them in XC. I think it's to me, I just don't know how you're not going to hit your foot every time you turn the handlebars.
Yeah,
I don't care how slack you make the head tube. It's going to be really fast in a straight line. I think they just banned drop bars in, what is it?
I saw that. Know. That seems weird.
So a lot of people have been converting their mountain bikes into like a mountain gravel bike, like putting drop bars on like XC mountain bikes, and they just banned that. I think next year all of those dudes are going to be on 32-inch wheel bikes. I'll try one. I will definitely try a 32-inch wheel bike, but yeah, Leadville, that's it. I don't know. Do we need 32? Like, they're like, it's funny because they're like, oh, well, obviously 32 makes sense. It rolls over, it rolls. It's like, yeah, but that applies to everything. Yeah. Like, when do you stop?
Well, what is the limit? At a certain point, like, you got to draw the line. For some reason, it reminds me of like the 30 for 30 on Matt Hoffman. Did you ever watch that? Mm-hmm. But he kept trying to build a bigger and bigger half pipe because the idea was the bigger it is, the higher he can go. But at a certain point, the physics just didn't work anymore. And I guess it's like a totally different thing, but kind of the same thing. Like at a certain point, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. And I think because I like 29, 27 and a half is still more fun.
Yeah.
But 29, sometimes I'm like, it does kind of get a little bit cumbersome once in a while. Yeah, the rollover is great. It's fast, but like, I've never been like, man, wish I had a 32-inch. Wish I had a 32 mullet, like a 29 rear, 32 front.
That is like it's a bigger jump too than 27 to 27.5 to 29. Obviously, it's a bigger jump up to 32. Yeah. But maybe it is 32 because they figured out the engineering, and maybe that is the line.
I feel like that's probably what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we figured it out, and then 5 years down the line, they're gonna figure something new out. It's just like,
yeah.
I think bikes have gotten so good that they're running out of things to market and sell.
Yeah.
Because everybody's bike is so good now.
I'm looking forward to like the gearboxes though. Like I would love to have a bike with a gearbox.
Yeah. I think I've always thought the gearbox was a cool idea. Yeah. How did I feel about 29? I actually didn't have any. Well, 29 has always been around. But 29, as far as like enduro, I didn't actually have a big issue with 29. I was always, even before 29 completely took over, I wanted to try the mullet setup, and I still throw around the idea of switching my bike over to a mullet because you can with like a different link. Because I have ridden some mullets now, and it works for me. Like it is more poppy. It just feels better kind of all around. Turns a little bit better. Like it's a fun ride. But I've never had an issue really with 29. I do have some friends that switch to 29 from 27, and they're like, well, John, for instance, he's like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's the front wheel is just too big. Hitting jumps just feels too awkward. And yeah.
It'd be nice to get him to ride this year too.
Says he wants to. It would be fun if he showed up. Yeah. I know, Mike, you guys probably think I'm a total hater about everything. Am I a hater about everything? Kind of.
I mean, I was more resistant to a 29 until you talked me into getting one.
Oh, there you go. Hey.
So, well, I don't know. I was looking at all those memes that said 29ers were gay. I do want to be like that.
Yeah, I never really had an issue with 29. If the logic just keeps being like the bigger wheel is faster, it's like, well, duh.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're going to be able to make it work. It'd be crazy to see people trying to hit jumps on 32s. It's a lot of rotating mass.
Yeah.
Like a ton.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
WOG? Yeah, WOG. Totally. WOG.
What does that mean?
I don't know. How do you feel about 29? Oh, that's just a repeat question? Oh, wait. Am I behind on the chat? My chat log just got weird.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Something's going on with the chat. What do you like? I like my 2 full suspension mountain bikes. I love them. Because I kind of just built them into what I like. Just 2 29ers. I like the mullets. I've got a love-hate with carbon cranks these days. I'm really enjoying riding by myself these days. Not like for any reason. It's just like, dude, my house is so loud like all the time. And sometimes it's just like, oh, it's quiet. I don't even care. This trail sucks, but I don't even care. Yeah. It's so peaceful out here.
Yeah, I get that once in a while for me, but I definitely have more fun riding with other people.
Yeah, I mean, of course it is fun riding. When you're riding with a group of people at like some trails that are fun, like super fun, dude, it's unbeatable. Yeah. Like if I'm just going for a dumb XC ride these days, I'm just like, just give me quiet. Like we know we're not going to have any fun here, so it's like not try and dress it up like it's super fun. Like I'm just here for the fitness and keep my skills sharp.
Yeah, riding's always been a thing. I don't mind riding by myself. Like there's so many other things that I really enjoy doing, but I don't enjoy doing them by myself. But riding, definitely no problem.
XT wireless is pretty mint. That doesn't surprise me, but that's crazy to hear from John. He's a changed man. He's a SRAM diehard. I'd like for Andy to have an Enduro bike. Me too. Andy, if you were going to get an Enduro bike right now, what would you get?
I have no idea because I'm not in the market for an Enduro
bike. Guys, suggest like a good, what's your budget in? If you were to buy an Enduro bike.
I don't have a budget. That's why I don't have one.
I know. Just say right now.
I don't know.
Under $4,000?
That would probably be like the max.
Okay.
I'm really
under $4,000. I feel like just get one of those polygons.
I'm like basically capable on like anything on my.
I know, but you don't know what you're missing, dude.
I understand that.
Your YT, now you're going to be like, you know what? When I need new tires, I'm going to get the lightweight XC ones. And I'm going to get the carbon handlebar. And you're going to be like, you know what? This bike is even better now because it's so fast on pedaling. And then you're going to be like, my Enduro bike, dude. Like, fuck it, dude. Let's put the heaviest shit on this thing.
I do already get like the light tires in it. That doesn't serve me well at bike parks. Like at bike parks, I'm riding like 45 PSI.
Yep. Yeah, I bet you are.
I have to. Otherwise they're folding.
I'd probably just get one of those polygons.
Yeah.
They're nice. Honestly. Like I rode a couple of them. They're really nice.
How much are they?
I think there's tons of different ones, but I think the Enduro one is probably under $4,000.
All right. Well, the next YouTube check we get, I'll be able to get one.
Multiply it by a lot. Geez, what's another good $4,000 bike? Enduro bike. Jeez, I don't know. I've been out of the game. I might be able to find you just truck deals. I could probably talk to some guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Polygon though. It's probably where I'd go.
All right.
I can get you a discount on that one too.
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Well, thanks guys for showing up. It was fun. I'm glad people engage. It's cool to have people.
Yeah, it was cool. I think we even had more people like overall than last time, which is sweet.
I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. Good chat, guys. Appreciate you. Next time we're gonna have Culvers. Next time we're gonna have Culvers, and I hope everyone who's gonna sign in has Culvers at home with us.
Yeah, it'll be a requirement. You have to send verification.
Oh yeah, verification. Instagram story with your Culvers. That'd be so sick. And if you don't live near Culvers, you can get McDonald's.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. I hope everyone has a good time, and I hope the weather's good where you are.
Yeah.
It sucks here.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye. There's another one.